Here we are. March Madness is fizzling down after the wild weekend we had this weekend. But Bo and I are here today to dip right into the NBA and get y'all some more money in your pockets. How's it going today, Bo?
Going good, man. Let's get this cash.
Yeah, let's try to get right back into the groove in the NBA. Just a few more games left in the season, and then we'll get into the playoffs in about 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
I think
week we got baseball
yeah,
opening
yeah,
day.
yep. I think everybody
So
got 10 more games, maybe 10 more games left.
yeah, not even that. Most of these guys 7, 8 games. That's about it.
Yeah,
Um, so we got to try to pick and choose our spots. Try to find what means what. Boston's rallied to be three-way tie at the top. Miami's fizzling. Um, where Miami's held the top. Milwaukee's right there with them, and Boston has sailed as well to the top. But for some reason, they are not playing anybody tonight, which surprised me. I thought they would try to stay on top against the Toronto team, but maybe their agenda is not to be the top dog and have to play Brooklyn in the first round, possibly. Just never know what these teams' agendas are. You really don't. It's this is the time of year where this is what matters. The playoffs. That's the regular season means nothing anymore in the NBA.
yeah,
So
yeah. This the era of low management, and I think a lot of times on these back-to-back games, they just be resting these players, man. I think it's more important for these guys to be healthy. That's what I think most of these coaches do. So they just want to make sure they're good for the playoffs.
yep. It's a different era than probably a lot of us grew up with in the hard nosed 80s and 90s with the bad
Oh, yeah,
boys and the Michael Jordans. Michael Jordan played every day no matter what. He knew
right.
people came out and spent their money. He was going to give them a show. These guys now, they don't really care if you spent your hard earned money. You saved up 2 weeks worth of money or 2 months. Some of these kids, whatever, they don't care. It's not about that. It's about their money, not your money. So the NBA has changed a lot through the years. Hey Terry, how's it going, buddy? Hope some NBA plays. Bo and I are gonna take some stabs into the NBA tonight. Um,
I think Terry got about 6 plays.
oh boy, here we go. Let me
Dog,
look real
dog.
quick.
I watched this video earlier. Got about 6 plays. He going in.
Oh boy. All right, all right, all right. Well, Bo, start us off. Do you remember Friday, the recap?
Man, I'd have to go and look at my notes, man. I can't
Well, I'll
remember.
tell you the game. St. Peter's and Purdue. St. Peter's was getting 12 and a half. You remember what you took? I mean, you,
I think I'll pass in that game. I didn't have no action because I think Purdue was laying like 12, so I'll pass in that game for sure.
okay, okay. Well, I'll recap here real quick. No problem. I started out great. I went 4-0 at the beginning. I hit the St. Peter's in the points and the under, and Providence in the points and the under, and then after that, not so good because I had UCLA on the money line, or I had UCLA as my play, if I do remember.
How's it,
Maybe I don't.
the UNC, they play UNC, right?
Yeah, yeah. I had UCLA. No, I don't have Miami. No, yeah. I had Miami. I did good Friday because I had Miami in the points. I had I can't remember now. North Carolina. I kind of had that split up on that game. Um,
I know you
but
had took the under 65 and a half, and for Ohio State, the
oh
team total.
yeah,
You
oh
took the
yeah,
under that game too.
yeah. Team total that cast Miami cast, Providence in the points cast, and St. Peter's cast. So I did real good on Friday. Saturday, not my best day. I had taken Houston in the points and the other game. Did Nova play Saturday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Nova beat Houston.
Yeah.
That was one of my losses. I had Houston minus the points.
Yeah. And oh no, who else played Saturday?
What was it?
Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas and was it? No, was that yesterday?
I don't know. Overall, I remember Saturday wasn't so good. Yesterday was about 50-50. We went downtown Las Vegas down on Fremont Street, which is a pretty cool experience. I really wasn't into the games yesterday.
Yeah,
Um,
man. I had a long weekend myself. I know I didn't do good. So I know that for a fact. The over the weekend, I think I lost like 4 units, man. So my record for March right now is 38 and 34. 34 losses. So I'm down 4 units. So I need to pick it up, man. Got a few more days left in this month, so hopefully I can get back over 500 by the end of March.
all right, all right. So it's just Bo and I today. BP couldn't make it. T Mac can't make it. T Mac's probably later in the week. He works. BP had a personal deal he had to deal with. Um, so BP wanted to give out his play, so let's just go ahead and do that, and then Bo and I will get right into it. BP in the NBA he went early with the Sacramento Kings with 13.5 points over the Miami Heat. He likes taking those points there tonight in that game. And then he gave a hockey play where he likes his Kraken. His Kraken has been cashing overs for him all year round. And they're playing the Kings, so he's got over 6 goals. So that's BP's 2 plays of the night. So we wish him luck on that, and hopefully we'll see him tomorrow. We'll try to have the full gang here on Friday to do the Final Four games for Saturday, give you our picks and predictions on those games, and then we'll try to see if we can get at least most of the gang here on Monday for the big national championship to see what we got brewing for that game. So yeah, into the NBA tonight. Good amount of games. Do you want to start off and give us a pick, Bo?
Yeah, sure, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into the Denver versus Charlotte game. Now, we know Charlotte is coming off that nice uh, upset win over Brooklyn. I think it's 110 and 109. So they're in a back to back. And I love fading teams on back to backs. You know what I'm saying? Works out pretty good. And in this spot, man, Charlotte is 1-12 in their last 13 games on the back to back. Plus, they got travel involved. They just had to travel from New York. So I like Denver coming in fresh. They on rest. It's their first game on the road. Last game they're coming off a loss, but they didn't cover it. But they did win against the Thunder. We got the MVP from last year on the court, man. I'm gonna take the squad with the best team on the court tonight, man. I like Denver. I think they'll get the job done, catching Charlotte on a back to back. I got it -3. I think it went up to 3.5. So I probably would kind of lean up and off that, man. I don't want to lay that half a point. So if you want to, man, you can buy it down if you into that. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit, pay a little bit more to the juice. But I think Denver get the job done, man. I also in the same game, what I'm taking Jokic's points. We got it. I got it 27.5. It's at got it at -115. So we already talked about this earlier, Johnny. I see this guy putting up 30 points easy. Charlotte is one of the worst teams on guarding centers. They give up the most points. So I think he's gonna feast tonight, man. We've seen a double at -1,000. So I think he'll feast tonight. You can look at his rebounds. He's been rebounding like a rebound machine. I think at 13.5. So for the sake of the video, man, got Denver -3. Got the Joker over 27.5 points, man. That's what I'm rocking with in the first game.
Very good, very good. Yeah, and that's one of my plays too. But I have Denver at 3.5. I guess we talked, but we didn't talk, and I looked at my plays later because I made the mistake of taking the Celtics this morning before I realized everybody's sitting tonight for the Celtics, and now Toronto's jumped up to an 8-point favorite. So I am not giving that play out to anyone. I'm saying probably stay away from that game with Brown out and Tatum out. That was one of the plays I had planned on giving everybody tonight. But earlier when Bo and I was talking, we realized everyone's out for the Celtics tonight. I thought maybe they cared about grabbing that #1 seed, but I'm not so sure. So Terry likes the Hornets with 3.5, and he took a stab on the money line for some plus money. Terry's been doing real good lately since he
Yep.
started his YouTube channel, which hasn't been too long. He's done 6 videos. I guess he's given out a lot of plays. He's 20-9 on those 6 videos. So Terry is locked in and focused on the NBA. So
Yeah,
that's
I've been checking them out, man. They been
what's the
hot.
name of his channel, Bo?
I think it's Terry Salt Dog. I
T
want to
Salt
say,
Dog or something? I
yeah,
forget.
I think Terry Salt Dog. I'll send you the link. But I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I subscribe to it. I just don't have it off the top of my head. Maybe Terry, I'll type that in. So definitely try to catch Terry's videos on YouTube. He's putting out a
Yeah,
good amount of plays on there and putting out a lot of winners. 20-9 is over 66%, which is very good in the NBA. That's excellent. I'm real happy for you, Terry. So he's against us tonight. He's on the Hornets with the points and the money line. And that's
yeah, TJ Salt.
TJ Salt Dog Sports Pick. So there it is, Terry's um, name for his YouTube channel. I was gonna say link. If he puts a link, if he can, that would be great. We've got others watching. We're just not sure who. No one really has typed in, but we appreciate everyone that is watching tonight. Um, So into the NBA, Bo gave his pick with Denver. I'm with Denver too. That was one of my plays. I'm putting on record. I've got 2 more in NBA, and I'm going to give you one play in college. Um, so I'll come out next with that. I'm going to take the Magic in 9 points against Cleveland Cavaliers. Magic really have zero to play for, except look and see what they really got for next year and what they need to improve on. But they have been playing some good ball. Suggs is playing good. I'm going to take those 9 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland wants to win, obviously, probably to move up in position or lock their position into the playoff hunt. But I think Orlando should be able to cover these 9 points tonight in that game. What else you got, Bo?
I took the under in that game, man. I got it to 16.5. I think if Cleveland do want to win this game, they got to play some defense. They just put up, I think, 94 points against the Bulls. So their offense ain't been clicking. Orlando Magic not known for scoring a lot of points. I think they only average like 102 points on the road. So I see this kind of getting around about 212, maybe 211. So I took the under 216.5. I also took a prop in this play in this game. I've been riding this boy Wendell Carter Jr. over 15.5 points. He done cashed in this, man, in like the last 6 games. He averaged 19 points since February the 1st. So he really been heating up, man. So I think he'll get at least 20 points tonight. So I got this player prop over 15.5 points at -110. And I took the under 216.5. I think it'll be a defensive game.
All right, all right. There you go. A couple more plays in the same game. Take the under. Yep, I got it wrote down as 217, so you can still grab it at that good number there and take Wendell Carter Jr. over 15.5 points because both thinks he's going to put up somewhere in the neighborhood around 20. Terry didn't bet the game, but if he would take the Magic and the points. He just didn't make a play on it. And we'll move on to my last play in the NBA today. It's tough when there's no college, so we'll keep on rolling. But I'm going to take the over. Golden State and Memphis game. 221 is the number I got. Right now it's at 221.5. Same thing. I would take it even with the half a point. This game's either going over or it's not. But most of Memphis's games just seem to keep flying over. They keep the pedal on the metal all game long, and I don't see any difference tonight. Golden State's got most of their guys in there except Curry. I'm not sure what his timetable for return is. Is he going to make it soon, Bo? Curry for the playoffs?
I'm pretty sure he'll be back for the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, so
They probably just making sure he's fully healthy. But I'm pretty if they make the playoffs, he'll be back.
yeah. So I think this game can go well over. So we're going to go 221 over in the Golden State Memphis game. What else are you looking at, Bo?
Yeah, man, and if we can pull up that first half team total for Memphis, man, they've been averaging like 70, 75 points in the first half. So I would lean up that too. But my next official play, I'm kind of nervous on this one right now. But I did take the under 234.5 between the Spurs and the Rockets. They Spurs been playing pretty good defense. I think Pop got them boys playing a little bit more defense. That's really what they're known for. So I think the total too high. It started at 238. It went all the way down. I think it's still going down some. Last time I looked at it, it was 233. So I probably cut it off. I wouldn't go no lower than what I got it at. So I got it at 234.5. You can find 234, grab that one. And I also got another player prop in this game as well, man. I took DeJounte Murray. I took him in a always points, rebounds, and assists. He been cashing this pretty much all year, man. So I don't think he have no problem covering this tonight. I think the Spurs to get most of the points. I'm looking at a score probably about 120, 110, something like that. I don't see Houston getting over 113 points, which is that team total. So I like the under 234.5. DeJounte Murray, points, rebounds, and assists. I got that at minus 120. And right now it's sitting at 31.
All right. Sounds good. Going back to what you said, Memphis, first half total. You like that number if it's 60.5, 60 and a half? Because that's what it's set at.
Yeah, I dare cash that. If they play like they've been playing, they putting over 30 points a quarter. Easy.
Yep, so that's what that's set at for Memphis in the first half. Golden State set at 53 and a half, and it's 114 on the books for both teams combined first half. So they get to 114, they'll surely get to 221.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely something to look at, Memphis and team total in the first half. What else you got, Bo? Anything else tonight?
Yeah, man, I have one more player prop. We're going to that Chicago Bulls game. I got DeRozan over 24.5 points. I got that at minus 120. If Chicago Bulls wanna stay where they at and keep trying to win some games, man, they got to depend on their top scorer. So he has been kind of slipping when he's going on that real hot streak where he's hitting 35 points almost every day. He kind of cooled down from that. So I think the bookmakers done adjusted too low. I like him to get over 24.5 points. I think he'll get that tonight, man, over the Knicks. So that's my last play of the day, man. DeRozan over his total point, 24.5.
Seems solid to me. Yeah, his totals was getting a little out of hand there for a while. He was 27, 28 every night, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
On the books. So, like you said, they have adjusted. The Bulls are going up against
The Knicks.
the Knicks. The Knicks,
And the
which
Knicks on a back to back.
the Knicks used to be known for defense. Coach T used to be known for defense. So Terry likes the Knicks and the 5 points. Terry says take the 5 points with the Knicks. It's down to 3.5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Terry may have jumped on it early and got a good value. BP is here. I missed that. We're going to get back to that because Terry also had OKC minus 2.5. So,
They're playing Portland.
BP is also going on the record to say the Lady Wolverines money line plus 205 versus Louisville tonight.
Yeah, college. That's the women's Elite Eight.
And the ladies Elite Eight.
Yeah.
So he likes the Lady Wolverines over the Louisville Lady Cardinals, whatever they may be.
I see you, Michigan. Stand up. You ride for the home team.
That's good. Support your
Yeah.
home team.
Hmm.
So that is that. Speaking of college, you got Coastal Carolina, South Alabama tonight. I don't know what that is, Bo. I mean, it's some kind of
That's a
tournament.
that's a CBI.
CBI is over. That was last
Was
week.
it, is that the Betting Class? Something like that. The Betting Classic, College Basketball Classic.
I don't know, and I don't even know if it's on. I don't even know if it's on TV. But hey, I'll
Nah,
tell you what.
probably
I
not.
made
I
a
think
video with these.
I don't know. I ain't even look at the college. I ain't look at them games. I really
Yeah, well,
did.
tomorrow we need to because tomorrow there's NIT back on tomorrow. So
Yeah, I seen Washington, Texas A&M. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out those for
and
sure.
Saint Bonnie and
Definitely,
Xavier's tomorrow.
definitely.
So
Yes, I'll definitely be in action on those two for sure.
yeah, yeah. So I looked into it. I made a video back last month, February, when these two teams played, and I guess everybody's finding my video today, looking at it, thinking it's for today. Got a lot of views on it. um, it's basically the same two teams playing the same game. I mean, they're going down to South Alabama. The game was just wire to wire the whole time. Uh, South Alabama pulled it off by 3. I know I took them, and I think I cashed, but I think the spread was 1 or 2, just like it is today. I look for another tight game. I want to give you a play on the under tonight. Last time it was, let me pull it up. I thought it was 71-68 last time, which went to 139. Yes, it was. So they played February 17th. Um, and the game was actually played in Carolina, Coastal Carolina. Tonight it's being played down in South Alabama, which I do believe is Birmingham, down where Justin's at. But I think this game will stay under tonight. Last time, like I said, they played wire to wire. The first half was a low scoring, and they came out blazing, putting up 40 points each, scoring 80 in the second half. So I'm taking a chance on the under here tonight. I think it has a decent chance of cashing. I still don't show anything for TV on there. So
What's the over and under right now?
over under is 138.
Oh,
And
yeah.
last time they played, it was similar number. I almost want to say it was damn near the same number. I'm pulling that up now. And the last time they played, it was 135. South Alabama was a 1 point favorite on the road, and they took a 3 point win. And I remember having South Alabama back then in February. So it's the baseball classic for Coastal, is what BP is saying. It's on ESPN Plus. So there you go. If you're looking for a little college ball,
Yeah.
while we still have some left, there are 2 games tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have BP here tomorrow and see if he has any thoughts on the 2 games in the NIT, St. Bonnie and Xavier, and Washington State, which has been playing really good, with Texas A&M, another team that's been playing good and just missed the bubble in the big dance. So St. Bonnie's is laying. That's down to 1.5. They were 2 point earlier. It was Xavier was favored, I believe. So both these games are tight. They're both 2 point pick 'em, coin toss kind of games. There should be some good entertainment on a Tuesday night.
And remember, these games gonna be played in the Garden.
That's absolutely right. And these 2 games are played in Madison Square Garden. And this is the Final Four of the NIT. So the 2 winners will move on to face each other for the National Invitational Tournament Championship. So it should be some good games tomorrow in college basketball for those like Bo and I that really love our college basketball. BP will be on tomorrow. Hey, Bo, do you do baseball? Absolutely. I don't even have to answer for him. Bo is a baseball machine. He puts out plays in baseball. I don't know. You don't do much props, do you, in baseball, Bo?
Talking about like player props.
Yeah,
you know. Are you talking like first
I do pitcher props sometimes. I'll do
yeah.
over under strikeouts, or it's hard to play batters how many hits or something.
total bases and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do mostly strikeouts and how many outs they going, stuff like that for the pitchers. I haven't really got into the bases. I have played a couple of how many hits a batter will get. I have done those a few times. If I see some angles, you know what I'm saying? Like I do cover the whole board. So
Yeah, and there's also, Bo and I talked about this. There's an app on there called Beat the Streak. It's awesome. If you can guess, you pick a guy every day to get a hit in baseball, and if you can correctly get 63, I want to say, I don't know. What do you win, Bo? 63 million or something
yeah,
crazy?
it's pretty big.
So if people are interested in that, we can. I think you can even do groups in that. We can get a group thing going. See who is good at picking who gets hits every day. Statty's here. What's up, Statty Matty?
Yeah, I
He is
think
going.
that's an app that's kind of combined. If you got an MLB account, I think you can log in with the same information with that beat the street app. It's kind of it's like one of their little combined apps they use together.
Yep, another one free to play. It's Beat the Streak in the App Store. Just download the app. I've been using the same account. I think I've got to 11 before. It's not easy. It's not easy. Anybody can get over 20 games in a row. Just, you pick any guy. Any guy, if he gets a hit, you continue. And it allows you to pick up to two guys a day if you want to, what they call double down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's fun. It's free. But it's not easy. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy. That's not,
So Daddy Matty is on the Southern Utah Utes. They are playing Fresno in another one of those unique college basketball um, tournament challenges at the end of the season. It's going to be played in Fresno as well. I like the play. I looked at that, and I may make a small play on that as well. The last I saw, the points were 7, Matt. So I might take a stab on that too. Yeah, I don't. If you know, it's just like the championship game. It should be wrapping up. I would think these are the championship games. The South Alabama's got to be with Coastal Carolina, and then with the NIT coming, and then the Final Four basketball, it's all but come to an end. And then we will hit baseball hard next week. Still not really messing around in exhibition baseball, spring training. It's just too unpredictable. The guys you know and like only play about 2 or 3 innings, and that's it.
yeah.
So too unpredictable. And you doing any hockey, Bo? No.
No hockey today. No hockey today. Just all the NBA today, man. No college basketball. No hockey.
Yeah, hockey should be coming to an
Staying in
end.
association. But I did see one. I did see one that caught my eye. That was the Washington Capitals. They getting plus money at home over Carolina, man. Washington been looking pretty good, man. It might be a nice little underdog play. I think it's plus 110 with the Washington Capitals. I would jump on that one.
There you go. There you go. Hey, BP, if you're still here, answer my question, please. How many games do they play in the regular season at NHL? I thought it used to be 82, but do you know, Bo?
No, sir, I do not.
Most of these teams have played 65 games already this season. I do show that. I just don't know how many. Because I got to think the NHL is really close to the end of their season. He
Yeah, I know.
says
I know the
82.
playoffs. I do know that the playoffs be right around the time when NBA playoffs be. So I know it's coming to the end.
So, BP, most of these teams still got 17 games to play? BP says 82 games in NHL season. And most of it played 65 of is what I'm showing. If I'm looking at games played 65, 66, 67. So it looks like there's still quite a bit of season in the NHL for those that are interested and those that know what they're doing and looking at the teams looking to make a playoff push in the hockey. Yeah, both teams. Oh, Daryl Turner's here. How's it going, Daryl? Here's a question for us, Bo. Opinions on the under in the first half of the Southern Utah and the Coastal Carolina game. Well, and
Yeah.
Bro Warren's here. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, we're just wrapping up, guys. We'll try to dig into this. We started with NBA and we did dip a little into college, but there's not much. Um, the South Alabama Coastal game. I said play the under for the full game, so I would lean that as well in the first half. The last time these two played, it did go under. Um, and then the Southern Utah Fresno 139.5. The one thing I can say is Fresno doesn't really push the ball too much. They play more of that half court offense. So I lean under in both, but that's just a lean. Um, these aren't two games that we really heavily capped on tonight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll recap it up real quick for those just joining us late today. BP is not here. He is in the background with the audience today. He went with I gotta find it again.
Okay.
Sorry about that. He went with his usual Kraken and the over 6 in the Kraken and the Kings game. Krakens have been cashing in the NHL over 6 all year long for him, so he expects another one today. And he also took the Sacramento Kings and 13.5 points against the Miami Heat tonight, taking the points with Sacramento at 13.5. Bo and I both gave Denver minus. Bo gave -3. I gave -3.5. Denver's going into Charlotte on a back-to-back for Charlotte with the travel. I gave under in the Orlando Cleveland game. Bo, you went under, or I went Orlando +9, excuse me, and I think Bo went under the total of 217. Is that right?
I had 216.5, but yeah.
Yep, and it's at 217, so he likes the under. I like taking 9 points. He likes Wendell Carter Jr. over 17.5 points. Is that right, Bo?
15.5.
Something like that. 15.5.
Yeah, you right on it though.
I'm having a hard enough time remembering your plays, let alone the numbers. What else you have, Bo?
No, you good. You good.
What else
Teamwork.
What else did you have?
DeRozan over 24.5. I had the full game under 234.5 between the Spurs and the Rockets. And I had DeJounte Murray over his points, rebounds, and assists.
There you go. And Jokic over 27.5.
Oh, yeah, Jokic over 27.5.
And I'm glad you brought up the DeRozan one because as soon as we get off here, I'm going to look at that myself. You got 24.5?
Yeah, 24.5.
Yep. And I'm glad because I didn't write anything down. So I'm going to go back and look at that because I like just the sound of it. And the last play I gave was Golden State over 221. The over 221 in Golden State. And Coastal Carolina under 138. Daryl likes the Cavs, the Raptors, the Thunder, the Capitals, the Kings, Southern Utah, and Coastal Carolina. So he's got a full card tonight. Good luck, Daryl. And luckily, Duke won. So Statty didn't have to hit the streets. Oh, yeah, we forgot that if Duke lost, he was going to be living in a cardboard box under the bridge. But that did not happen, thank goodness. Stick around a couple more days. I wouldn't bet your whole life fortune on Duke this week against a tough Carolina team. That could go either way. And Villanova's missing one of their premier guards.
It's going to be a good game, man. That's going to be a good game.
And I read today that those two teams, who are both in the ACC, have never played each other in the big tournament ever. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a good game. I got a nice little angle for that game too coming up.
Did they split the regular season this year, Bo?
Yeah, they went 1-1.
That's what I thought. So they're real familiar with each other. This is not going to be a St. Peter's versus
No.
North Carolina type of game or any of that. And spoiler alert, BP is already on North Carolina on the money line, so he's jumping early. Who's the favorite, though?
Yeah, Duke a favorite, -4, -4.5.
Yep.
I think it's
So
4.5.
BP's jumping early. He might. It depends where the money line goes from there. He might have got a good deal on it. If it goes down, he got a good deal buying early.
My thoughts in that game, right? Yeah, you remember all them people spent all that money to go see that game when Coach K played his last game at Cameron Indoor, and they got beat by 13 points. You know, they gonna remember that. They gonna
Yeah.
remember that. They gonna remember that.
Statty says Duke is not losing to anyone, so it sounds like a bold prediction there that Duke is going to go on and cut the nets on next Monday. It will be a week from today. Someone cutting the nets and crowned national champion.
I don't. Hey man, it's crazy as sounds, man. I might sprinkle a little something on Duke too, man.
Yeah. You can definitely find a little future. You might get a 2-1 still with 2 games to play. So if that is the way you want to go, it's hard to tell. I think the winner of this game this week between these two will probably cut down the nets next Monday. But Kansas and Nova,
because earlier this year, man, Duke they beat North Carolina by 20 points. So the first game they played, they beat them by 20 points. So they you know what I'm saying, so they can beat UNC. They already beat them.
Right. So there it is. There's the number. Statty put it out there. It's Duke plus 150 to win it all. So decent value, not the best value, but if they can get past North Carolina, I think it gets a little easier after that. In my opinion, I think these are the 2 strongest teams. But Kansas is playing real good too. They just haven't. I don't know.
Especially with Justin Moore being hurt, got hurt for Villanova, so it's really it's gonna be hurt for them.
Yeah. Kansas should be able to move on and make it to the national championship game. So that's going to do it for us, guys. We got 20 minutes till tip off. BP will be back tomorrow. Bo will be here. We'll talk NIT and we'll talk NBA. And maybe BP will throw out some hockey for you fans out there as well. But Bo and I will definitely have a good breakdown. I'm going to do both NIT games, and hopefully Bo can find some little hidden gem in both the NIT games as well. And we'll get you some NBA plays tomorrow. We'll look forward to appreciate you guys with the comments, the questions. Good luck on all your plays. Thanks for coming every day.
Yeah,
thank you.
Appreciate all y'all, man.
All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. These guys are saying Nova's done. Terry and Statty is saying count Nova out. And they're probably right, but we're going to play the game and find out. Hopefully have a good game either way. If you like Kansas, I would jump on it now. The line's already moved a bit. It started at 1.5, went to 4. It's up to 4.5, even 5. So if you like Kansas, you better grab it now. Don't wait till Saturday. You may be looking at a 6 or something. And Jabrell, thank you. We'll hope to see you again tomorrow. If you have any questions, comments, find Bo Dunn Wins on YouTube. He's always putting up videos. Free plays every day. Put some more out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and soon to be TikTok. So look for Bo there.
My TikTok is up and running.
Oh, there you go. He's got some TikTok going on.
Yeah, man, I'm on there. BC Nation 7.
BC Nation 7. Bo Dunn and TikToking away. So
TikToking away, man.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Good night, Bo.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.